Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live episode of Two Girls Without Cancer. I am Becky.
Ashley.
Why does it sound weird? Does it
I
sound
don't
like
know.
really echoey? I don't know.
So.
It sounds super weird to me. It's like it's not plugged in or something, but it is. Anyway, whatever. Chaos. Live shows do this. So this is a season 2 update. We are on episode 20 of season 2 already, which is crazy.
Right.
Like, I feel like how have we
been able to record that many?
Well, like, how did we interview 20 people already?
Yeah.
It's also Canada Day, which is exciting. Ash is wearing white. I'm wearing red and white, kind of here. So we're trying to be a little bit festive here. Is it? Yeah, it's working. Why is mine? Mine. Hello. Am I plugged in?
I think so.
I don't know.
I can hear you on my end.
Okay, well that's good. Maybe not. So we've been talking about doing this episode for a while here, because we wanted to just kind of let everybody know where we were at, what our plans are going forward, announce some things, blah, blah, blah. So that is our big plan for today.
It's good. It's working.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear it, honestly, but like, whatever. I'll get closer. Okay, so I don't know. Do you want to like tell everybody where you
with
are at
my health?
What's going on with you these days?
I'm starting to get a little bit better. I started a different protocol because everything that I seemed to be doing wasn't working for me. And then when we had that lady on our podcast, Heather, she was talking about the Nano silver, and that one doesn't give you side effects, which it doesn't. Remember when, like, my first dose, the next day we had to record?
Oh, you were like,
what's wrong with you? Are you high?
You were like so excited for life here.
Because it was like, it literally started to clean out all the parasites, the toxins, the mold, because I ended up being like an 8 out of 10 for everything again, because the SIBO pretty much for a year and a half, my body was reabsorbing all the toxins because I couldn't go to the washroom because I had methane and hydrogen SIBO. So it was like this revolving door that I couldn't get out of.
And we've been saying on every episode, if you are not pooping, you are not healthy.
It is very true.
If you poo every 3 days, you are not healthy, unless the only asterisk on carnivore diet, you don't poop, and that's because you just literally absorb everything and there's no waste. But anyways, it's not a poop episode. This is a smash update. So sorry.
I'm very happy when I get to go to the washroom, because for a year and a half it was like I struggled using suppositories. I did coffee enemas just trying to get it out. Well, then I guess
I feel you.
Yeah, it was hard, but since I've been on it, I think it's been about a month and a half, and it's changed. Like there's still days where I'm gonna struggle, and I know that, but it's not like it was before. It was crazy before.
Anyone dealing with parasites, mold, heavy metals, toxicity, not going to the bathroom, you were going to be ill. Like, look at when we had that conversation with Heather. I think it was episode 11 with Heather. She had undiagnosed mold as toxicity
30 years, right?
And Lyme, 28 years.
Yeah.
She couldn't walk. She was in an anti-gravity chair. Like, she couldn't walk anymore.
Isn't that crazy?
Because of how sick her body was. So yeah, like if you've got mold in your house, if you've got parasites, if you've got stuff going on in your body, you are going to be ill from it. And it's going to take some time. And
it's not the mold that you see. It's the mold that is invisible. It's in the air. Like you can get some
invisible.
Yeah.
Invisible.
It's just that one.
Visible, but opposite. Yeah, that's right.
But it's just it's crazy because the stuff that we've learned on this journey is mind-blowing. And like to think that that's all that stuff that was happening over and over and being stuck in my body, it really took me out. Like I was stuck in bed. There was days where I couldn't even get out of bed. And now at least I can get out of bed with being on this detox.
And dare I say, you're a little happier.
I am happier because my mental, like, so what, 2 months ago was it? I ended up having, I got a blood clot in my left leg, and that one was it for me. I was like, okay, I'm done. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, literally.
It was like one thing after another with me. I was in and out of the hospital again, and then the wait time was so long in the one, and it ended up splitting up my whole vein. So then I had it in like 5 spots. It was in my superficial vein. I went to the vein clinic, but I'm not far enough out of cancer for them to pull it out. To take it out.
Really? I didn't know
that's
that.
What they told me. So now I wear this fancy thigh-high compression socks. And honestly, it's been working. Like the behind my knee, like it's the same vein, but in the middle of it, it's actually starting to get better. But it sucks wearing these things 24/7. It sucks.
I wondered, like, that one day I was like, do you have one sock on? Did you lose a
I know
sock?
a lot of people are like, where's your other sock? I'm like, I just don't feel like wearing my other compression sock on my other leg. It annoys me.
I mean, that's fair. I've had to wear compression socks a couple times, like when I've had surgeries and stuff, and it sucks. It's
Well, and like
itchy and long.
And then having that, I couldn't walk. I had to elevate it. Then I wasn't going to the washroom. My lymphatic system already doesn't work because I've lost the lymph nodes on my right side. So it was just like, I feel like I was going crazy, and I was
you probably felt like real like
oh yeah, and still in my neck.
too.
And I noticed, so I got one of those rollers and I started doing it in my face, and it's starting because I feel like in my ears it doesn't drain properly,
right?
Because it sits right here. Like it likes, because it can't go anywhere. It's supposed to drain up here, and then it's just literally sitting here. So it's been kind of a roller coaster. But I do have to say that silver is like my saving grace.
I need to get on that.
You do. And like this one, you don't have side effects. Like I just go to the washroom like crazy. Like it's amazing.
Sounds awesome. People are like, ew, diarrhea. No.
You're praising your poops. It's like, I have to. When you don't go to the washroom for a year and a half and you struggle and you fight and fight, and then you're finally going, you're like, oh, it's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. So like you're single, well, whatever, you're not married long-term relationship. So for me now it's like, okay, if I need to go to the bathroom, it's like no big deal. Yeah. But like when I was dating, kill me. But you know what? Kill me instead of pooping at somebody's house.
New thing right now, and the person doesn't even care. It's like, you know, when you finally find someone who just like accepts you for you, it's like,
that's fair.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in the dating world being like, I can't shit.
Well, that's how I feel. Like I've been with Andrew for 8 years. I still don't fart in front of him because like, oh my gosh, kill me.
But we all do it.
I know. I know we all.
I fart in front of my son all the time.
Oh yeah, your kids. Whatever.
I know. I guess I feel the same way. But it's like,
how does this always turn to?
I don't know.
Bowel.
Well, because that's literally what I've been dealing with for so long.
And also, the bowels are like everything.
And losing like this quadrant or whatever, the first junction of the colon will really kind of set you back there a little bit.
I'm happy you don't have a bag though.
Oh my God. So that was one thing that they told me, that medicine doctor, because they just wanted to give up. And he's like, well, the next thing is you're going to have a colon. I'm like, no, I'm not having a bag. I was like, I know there's root causes to thing and we'll be able to figure it out. It's just, it's frustrating when you go through all these tests and you've had so many things happen to you that it's just like, well, where do we go from here? Right. Mm-hmm. And that was like fighting with the SIBO to try and get diagnosed. And then I did. And I'm like, see, I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about.
You're not. Well, I personally never thought you were crazy. Like you can't just fake looking 6 months pregnant
or just being ill for like so long. Yeah. But I know that like if I didn't do something with the parasites and the heavy metals and all that, the cancer would have came back, because like in that second surgery, they couldn't have guaranteed me that they got every cancer cell. And I knew that. So I busted my butt to try and get healthier. And I do believe from all the research that I've done that parasites, heavy metals, toxins, and all that will be the start of something. And that's when the cancer can grow.
There's actually a ton of research that links like parasites to cancer to the point where like they even, sorry, I gotta put this water bottle down. To the point where like I've even seen videos where there'll be a tumor, what they think is a tumor, they'll biopsy it and it's just like parasitic. It's a parasitic sac.
That's what I heard too.
Disgusting.
Well, then look at when after my second surgery, and then I went to Lana to get the live blood analysis, and like infested with all this stuff, like parasites, heavy metals, mold. My liver was failing, and it's just like your liver can only do so much, right? And then if it's not being able to detox your body properly, because our bodies know how to kill off the cancer cells. We all have it in our bodies, but if your body's not working properly, it's not going to be able to fight it.
Well, and the thing too, which is mind blowing, like you've had X amount of lymph nodes removed. I've had X amount of lymph nodes removed. Your lymph nodes are your little garbage cans. Like they collect the cancer and then encapsulate it. If they're not going anywhere, your body is fine. But then they poke them with a biopsy and then they release all the whatever it is, cells or parasites or whatever it is you believe that it is. you let it out, but like your lymph node, you need your lymph nodes. And so like when that one surgeon said to me that when he was mad at me, he was going to like take all of my lymph nodes in my armpit, that's like 30 or 40. My arm would have been like a balloon animal. Like it would have been so huge, full of lymphedema, and not to mention like I need to collect cancer cells on this side of my body.
The thing is with mine, the 3 of my lymph nodes went to like this with the cancer metastasized in them. So I get that they had to pull that out. Right. And the other ones and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I wish I would have known then what I know now to be able to help that healing process. Right. But you know what? I'm still here. And it's just going forward. I definitely know what I have to do. For sure. You know it. Well, we've done so much research on it.
I really do think like if it was today and I was diagnosed with cancer, again, it would be entirely different. Or if I've had this research, I mean, because realistically, like neither of us were researching how to heal from cancer when we were not sick. Yeah. So we never really looked into it. But like if I had the knowledge I have now, where it was 2 years ago, I don't know if I would have done. I definitely wouldn't have done radiation. At that point I was just like so beat down, I had no energy to say no. My surgeon really pushed for it. The radiology or radiation oncologist said I didn't need it, but my surgeon pushed for it, so I did it because I was like, you know, I'm gonna hit it with everything. Like I did it with all the natural, I'm gonna do it with all the conventional.
Well, and then after going through so much, it's like, okay, just
do it. It was the last step basically for me. It was like, just friggin' do it. I'm tired. I don't care anymore. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just going to go back to saying like, there are there are many other ways of approaching cancer. And I probably would have done some different ones.
And I truly believe that detox, everyone should be doing it once a year. The parasite cleanse and like just
twice a year. Most countries in the world deworm their population 2 times a year. And other countries, like I'm in lots of parasite groups and stuff, they're saying like every other month is actually how often you should be.
The one that I'm on is a 3-month program.
Yeah, I mean, that will eradicate it. I would do the 3-month program, and then in 6 months from now, I would do it again.
I think I might, because mine was so heavy, such a heavy load. I finished the 1 bottle within 2 weeks. So I'm going to just do 1 more bottle. So it'll probably be like 3.5 months.
So, I mean, the thing about like parasites is that you really can get them from anywhere. Like North America is very ignorant in that they think that they don't have parasites. We don't need to deworm our population. Like I said, majority of the world does deworm. But like if you eat pork, if you eat fish, if you have pets, if you touch animals,
even vegetables,
there is there's chance that you will get a parasite for sure. So everyone needs to deworm.
Yeah. I believe it.
Okay. So my kid, she's 14. I gave her ivermectin recently. I probably shouldn't say that. My ivermectin because of the YouTube gods here. But she was going to acupuncture, and I was telling the acupuncturist like just what she's going through, and the whole reason we're there is for her legs, sore legs. But I was saying like, yeah, she just feels gross every time she eats, and her iron is really low, and her skin's now breaking out, and she's got stomach, whatever. She's very food averse. And like with her legs, she's not getting enough protein to like rebuild. And the acupuncturist was like, does she have a parasite? And I was like, probably. Right. Like, don't we all? And so I did a month of ivermectin, just 4 pills, which I have left over from cancer treatment. This kid is a whole new kid. She ate 2 helpings of steak like last week. I mean, granted, she wouldn't eat my steak last night because it was pink, but she had 2 helpings of steak the other night. She wants meat. She's hungry. She had eggs for breakfast. This kid never ate
That's like
eggs.
My kid too. He's on the silver. And honestly, the change from him and like wanting to eat food and all this, and even, you know, now that we're talking about it, I noticed. So for years I suffered with this pain in my rib, and it would always slip out because I was in a car accident when I was younger, and it would slip out constantly. As soon as I started this, I haven't had pain. I could wear a tighter bra and it doesn't hurt. And
on the left side?
Yeah, on the side. I feel where
like stomach is?
I think right here.
Yeah, it's where your stomach is.
Line. And I was like, I wonder, it's weird because like I haven't had that pain. It would be so bad where I'm like,
I'm gonna guess
I can't breathe.
that it probably took down inflammation.
That's what I'm assuming too, because then now the ribs able to stay in place. Because I would go to the chiropractor. Remember how many times I was going,
Yes.
and like it would just, even just walking out of that chiropractor within an hour, it would slip out of place.
Yeah, I love that.
Right? I'm like, I just paid for this.
Right. This is $75 out of my pocket. So one thing I am very interested in, because I'm learning more about this, is like, let's say like weight, for example. Obviously, like being overweight is not good for your body, as much as there's a push right now to like love the body you're in. Yes, love the body you're in. However, it's not healthy to be like morbidly obese. It's really hard on your body and all of your systems. Even me, like I want to lose about 40 pounds. It's really hard on my body. But I'm also learning that toxicity lives in your fat cells. So if you are having a hard time losing weight, especially post treatment, for example, where we've been like pumped full of all kinds of medicines and chemicals, the reason that we're having a hard time losing weight is because your fat cells are full of toxins. So if you want to shed the pounds, you need to detoxify.
Well, exactly.
And then move. So I think that
I gained another like 15 pounds from that, like being off with that blood clot. I wasn't going to the washroom just before that, the Nano silver. As soon as I went on it, within the last 2 months, I've dropped 10 pounds already.
That'd be nice.
Well, because I'm on my rebounder every morning, getting my lymphatic system moving. And I'm really focusing on that because like I'm tired of being
swollen
and like just tired of being
totally
living that lifestyle over and over, you know.
Well, someone asked me yesterday, like someone hadn't talked to in a while, hey, how are you doing, like how is everything post? And I was like, well, like I've been out of cancer for over a year. I'm like, but the last year has been hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's the PTSD, there's the body pain, there's the weight gain, there's not feeling like myself, like there's the survivor's guilt. So a lot of that is really tough to deal with, and you're not prepared for that post illness.
And like, the misconception is like, oh, you don't have it, you're fine now.
And
it's
fine.
Like, no, there's so much more to it.
It's
like
harder.
Mental, it is harder.
It's harder.
I do.
2023 was easy. 2024
because
was
we were like
hard, and 2025 has been hard.
I know. But we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so this silver.
Yeah, it's great. Like
so you're a distributor of it now.
Yeah.
Like you can,
I mean, yeah, I believe in things like that. Like what we do with our, like the liver and like the juicer and like stuff like that. It's like when you truly find something that works for you, it's like, you want to tell everyone and you want people to go on it, because like not having side effects, like whenever I was on all those other protocols, I was sick all the time.
Yeah, I remember.
The next day I'm like, what's wrong with me? After a detox
one day you came in and you were like so ill. We didn't even have a topic for the show and you were just like, ugh. And I'm like, yeah, you're having a Hertzheimer.
Or sick.
And you're like, I don't even know what that is. And I'm
was
like,
that the one where I napped?
Well, which one haven't you napped? Like realistically, no, but
your body heals when you sleep.
We were like, let's talk about a healing crisis, because I had it after chemo when I decided to detox really fast, and it was like all of those toxins recirculate in your body, especially if you don't have the pathways to eliminate.
And that was the thing, I think,
be sick.
Because I couldn't get out of bed, and then I'm doing all these detox, and it's like, where is it going? It's not really going anywhere because I wasn't able to go to the washroom either. So it's like, oh my god! But as soon as I got the silver, it changed my life, and like, I just hope you get on it soon.
I'm going to. I'm doing some mushroom stuff right now. Yeah. Mushrooms are also very good for like parasitic and toxic load and things like that. But I will 100% get on that silver.
Because like the oil of oregano for me, it wasn't strong enough.
No.
I had been on that for how long, right? With how many protocols, and I'm like, it just didn't work for my body because I think I was just so toxic for so long.
Well, and I think because there's so much scar tissue in there, like it doesn't have a clear path to move out of you. So again, like for anybody who's thinking, hey, I should do a parasite cleanse, I should do a liver cleanse, I should do a whatever. If you can't get it out of you, you're going to be sick.
You got to make sure those pathways are open.
Liver is not your first. Again, I have a lot of people could come in here and be like, oh, I'm going to do a liver cleanse. I'm like, let's look at your bowels first. I look at their bowels and I'm like, no, absolutely not. You do not dive into even a parasite cleanse, like until you can move.
And now that's the biggest thing that people don't preach about. Like when you watch those things on TikTok or like, everyone talks about it.
Oh, get this liver cleanse.
And it's like, if you don't, you're just wasting your money. You know, and I didn't understand that until later on, you know?
Yeah. I have also been talking about, fat contour wraps where they like wrap you up and it's supposed to like shrink fat. They actually do work. The problem is because you store toxins in your fat cells, if you're not detoxified, it's not going to do anything. So this woman that I've been chatting with, she does like a detox protocol prior to fat wrapping you, because otherwise you're wasting hundreds, thousands of dollars for something that isn't going to work for you. This is why, like, really any protocol can work for anybody if you have the right tools to do it, if you've set yourself up for success in that.
Yeah. I just think the silver one for me, it's such a godsend because it's like no side effects. I don't have to sit there in bed all day or cry or like I already deal with 24/7 pain in this gut.
Right. Right.
I don't want more, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of pain, 2.5 weeks ago, I went to the dentist. So I've had a big molar missing, not like the 12-year-old molar, but the big one beside it. I had it missing since 2016. I had it pulled because I was supposed to get a root canal. I was not a crunchy lady then, but I knew, number one, I was poor. I was a single mom. Number two, I was like, I'm pretty sure they fill the hole with like PVC, like plastic. Like that doesn't seem like it's good for my body.
I'm trying to get mine pulled right now.
Yeah. Do not get a root canal. Yeah. And then, fast forward to 2023, when you go to all the cancer clinics and they're like, do you have root canals? Do you have metal fillings? And luckily I didn't. I just had this hole. So anyway, I was like, let's fill the hole because why not? So I went and got a bridge put in. So I think I missed the part where they were like, yeah, we grind down the molars beside it. And I have like the world's most sensitive teeth. I swear to you.
I know, when they
like I eat like one candy and my teeth are like on fire. So they grinded it down. Horrible. They put these like temporary caps on. Horrible. Just like tons of pain. Doing Tylenol, Advil. You know me. When do I take Tylenol or Advil? Never. Okay. So I've been cycling 2 extra strength Tylenols or extra strength Advils every 4 hours. It wasn't even touching the pain. I might get an hour of relief and then I'm back on it.
And mouth pain's the worst.
Oh, it's horrible. It's all in my jaw. So anyone who doesn't know me well, I fell when I was a kid. Messed up my jaw. Didn't know until like 5 years later when I woke up one morning, my jaw wouldn't open. So I ended up getting an MRI. I had to have TMJ reconstruction, which is like, I don't want to move my wig here, but it's like all scars up and down either side. And they said I have to have that surgery every 10 years for life. 10 years came, I was pregnant with London. Another 10 years came, I was going through cancer treatment. So like, I just have never done the surgery again. Plus they consider it not covered by healthcare.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like $1,000 to talk to the surgeon about your jaw.
Just to talk?
Yeah, just to talk. Oh. I think the surgery itself is covered, but the consultation is not. So I never did it. Like as a single mom at, I wanted to go around 30. And I was like, I can't afford this. So I didn't do it. Anyway, so like when I get anything in my jaw, even like a sinus thing, it's all in my jaw and it hurts so bad. Like I can't chew gum. If I eat popcorn,
was it because you can't drain from here to here because all that scar tissue in there?
Well, they cleaned up the scar tissue, but I would imagine that there's more. It's just bone on bone. So like your top jaw and your bottom jaw, like this is stationary and this is,
I've heard Botox for that.
Yeah. Again, my benefits declined it because that's going to be like $1,000 for like 3 months again.
But
like,
can't the doctors approve it? Like, can't they write a note?
Yeah, they did. And still declined it. I know. It's crazy.
Oh, that's
I'm going
to try again.
So anyway, anytime I get anything in my jaw, I'm in like agony. So I've been living off of Tylenol and Advil. So then they bumped up. I went back there and I was like, what is going on? Like, do I have an abscess? Like, why am I in so much pain? They looked, they're like, oh, the bite's just off. They grinded it down. They're like, we're going to rush the bridge and bring it in 5 days sooner. So I got in last Monday, so a week and a bit ago. And they put the bridge in. So I have a shiny new tooth back there. I've been in so much pain. I got home and I'm like bawling my eyes out, crying. My husband had to call the dentist and be like, give her something. So now I'm on like heavy duty painkiller and it works. But I've literally almost finished this bottle. And I'm like,
so much pain.
No, I'm like, am I a junkie?
No.
Am I a junkie? So now I've like started doing schmaffy schmenemas again to like
good, I just brought you more coffee.
Thank you. To like boost the glutathione in my body to help protect my liver, because you don't realize when you take a whole bunch of medicine, it affects your liver and your kidneys. And so I've been in like so much pain. And I've also noticed like I've been dealing with, I think it's a UTI for like like a few weeks, like just kind of on and off.
Because your body's just...
And it's probably because medication is hard on your kidneys. So like, long and short of it, don't go on medication. It's bad for you. Try and find a natural source. I've been doing like clove oil and stuff, and there it is helpful. But yeah, it's in so much pain. Like it woke me up at 4 a.m. I had to go take painkiller at 4 a.m.
And I had to get a root canal before, like 2 months. 2 months before the cancer journey started. My teeth were just so much pain.
Get it taken out.
I've been trying, but you know how they're like, no.
You need a biological dentist, and I don't know if there's one in Edmonton.
I don't know. I seen this thing. I don't know where it was. I can't remember, but how he had root canals. He got it out. Then he sent it away to get tested, and it was full of parasites.
Oh,
and I'm like,
disgusting.
Oh, it's like, so gross. Wonder if that's what's happening.
Well, I guess if you figure like something's inside rotting, or like has a foreign object, like body's probably going to create those things.
I've had, because I wanted to get this tooth pulled. It's just been bugging me for so long, and I'm like, I don't want a root canal, blah blah blah. But they told me that I grind my teeth really bad now, and I think it was from. So I'm getting one, but it's like from all that stuff that I've gone through. Like at nighttime, I just grind. So the one root canal back here that I had that I want them to pull, the crown's almost gone.
Wow.
And I'm like, isn't that
you're grinded?
I was like,
well, when you get back pain, when I was in Tijuana, I grinded so bad because I'd only been diagnosed with cancer like for a month.
Well, the PTSD and the shit that you gotta deal with.
Like this like all night long, and then when I wear my mouth guard, that pain is gone. So.
Yeah, because it's right here. I'm like, I went there. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm like, I was like, he's like, actually, the tooth is healthy, but you're grinding so bad that you're hitting that nerve. I'm like, oh.
I'd be like, take out the root canal and the tooth, and I will also
have root canals in this one. But
dang, yeah, get the night guard. It will help big time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess I should give like a quick update on me. Also, I have not publicly said this, although like we talk about it all the time. So live blood analysis. So I got certified last year, and I was only a month out of treatment. I had no idea where my life was going to be, if I would even be alive to do it, quite honestly. But I also didn't want to sit back and let my life pass me by. So I am a trained blood microscopist. That's the official title. I am also in school right now online for holistic practitioner, naturopathic practitioner, and holistic nutritional practitioner. Very slow going because like I'm so busy,
but I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. So my company is called Abounding Health. So aboundinghealth.ca, where you can see what I do and book to come see me. What's very exciting is that I am officially moving into a clinic shortly. Unclear when. I'm thinking probably August. That clinic will be in Spruce Grove. I will get more details like as that comes, but yeah, I will be seeing patients in my official clinic setting in Spruce Grove. And unfortunately, I will have to raise my prices to offset being in a clinic, but like I'm severely under market anyway by about 50%. So
and that's what I swear by it. I swear that's what saved my life. I had nothing going for me after I left that conversation from the oncologist, and that's what I went and did. And
totally. I think like one day we will do a show on live blood analysis so that
like everyone can show them.
We could, we totally could. But just so like everyone can see what that is, just like a high level look at it.
A
like
good idea.
We can see blood clotting, parasitic activity, fungal activity, candida, gut issues, bowels are a huge one.
Vitamins.
Yeah, we can see magnesium issues, B vitamin issues. I can see heart, spine, like I said, blood clotting, yeast, thyroid, heavy metals. Like I can see all kinds of things. Now it is a very like high level view of it. If I see heavy metals, I'm not here to tell you exactly what heavy metal it is, but I can refer you out to other people who can give you something more specific for you. But it is a good jumping off point if you are going through a health thing, even if you're not, even if you're like perfectly healthy, but you're like, hey, I just want to know what's going on in my life. Get a live blood analysis done, and then
because it takes, and it's amazing to see when you put the work in and you do it, because it takes 4 months for your red blood cells to turn over, and then you come back in 4 months and you're like, holy Hannah.
I've seen a few people recently who are coming back for their 4 month, and it's like, what a difference. And you don't even realize it, because like, let's put it this way. Let's say you're a 40-year-old woman. Okay. You've gone 40 years living a certain way. So 4 months isn't going to change everything by
it's take
any means, but it's going to do a heck of a lot in 4 months. Like a lot of things in your body will turn over in a good way. Like your lungs can get healthy again. Your liver can completely regenerate. Your cells turn over, like you said, every 4 months. So, I mean, if you're doing the work, you will see the fruits of that. And the blood analysis is a great way to like actually have a visual confirmation of it, because sometimes people don't feel better because they have such a high toxic load. And yet when we compare notes from 4 months ago to now, there's a significant. So I'll give you an example. I saw a lady 4 months ago, and I saw her last week. The only thing that she was still struggling with, of all the things we saw, were some blood clotting. So, you know, she's going to continue with the Nano kinase, but like the parasitic was gone, the fungal was gone. The dehydration was gone. The B vitamin issue was gone. Like there was like a huge difference because she was doing the work. So yeah, it's a really cool, high level way of seeing what's going on in your body. So bountyhealth.ca. I mean, if you don't live near where we are, that's fine. You can Google live blood analysis. They are people all over. I can even recommend some to you if you message us.
And it is amazing, and it's very important.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. Like for me, you know, after the last time I had to take antibiotics, I like looked and it was like a visual confirmation that just blew my guts apart.
Or the CT scan that I had to get, because the PET scan's coming up on July 16th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, I know I'm okay, but it's still that like PTSD and trauma
scan
and
fear.
Yeah.
Scanxiety.
So I'm starting to get a little more like anxiety coming.
Scanxiety. Yes.
It's coming.
Yeah, it is for sure. I actually feel like for once, like there's nothing like really pain in my body where I'm like, ooh, is that?
Right? I don't have that anymore. So that's where I'm like, okay, I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay.
And even if it's not, you're going to get through it.
Right.
Okay?
Always.
So that kind of brings us to the end of our season 2 update. Ashley and I are going to take a break for the summer. Okay. We're going to be uploading old episodes, some of our favorite episodes for you guys to watch. We are going to be recording all summer though. So we're going to come back in September with a whole bunch of new episodes, new guests, things like that. But we're just going to take the summer to chill.
Just breathe.
Yeah. We'll just
enjoy the sun this time.
Yeah, literally.
I haven't enjoyed the sun in like 2 years.
Yeah. We were actually recording a ton last summer. So this is nice that we're just going to chill. Like I said, we're going to record. We usually record like 2 or 3 in one day. So it's like, we're just going to have a whole bunch done and then back for you in September. So please check us out. We're going to try to be really active on social media.
We see that. I've literally took a break for like how many months now on my social. You just need those breaks.
Yeah. But like now you and I have no excuse. Yeah. We can. So check us out on our socials. 2 Girls Without Cancer for most of them. There's some I couldn't change that still say 2 Girls with Cancer. But for the most part, 2 Girls Without Cancer below us here. As far as listening to our show, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Rumble, we are now on Twitch. So we're live on Twitch today. I don't know anything about Twitch other than like you can stream live on there. And Kick, I can only stream to 3 at a time. So we're also on Kick, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. And then on socials, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook are kind of the main ones there. So hopefully we got some really good updates for September. Hopefully a lot happens in that time. But in the meantime, please make sure you check out all of our old episodes. Give us a like, a share, a listen, whatever. Help support our show. And thanks for being with us on this journey.
It's fun.
Bye, everyone.